All right. All right. Oh. 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 Ugh. Ugh. I didn't actually mean to make that many noises. I just kind of started. I just started making noises, and I started feeling it. It was another zinger out today. It was another absurdly hot day. Oh god, I can't talk. It was another absurdly hot day out. I can't do it. I can't take it. I don't know if I'm gonna survive. I don't know if I'm gonna make it through the summer at this rate. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be a bad one. I can feel it. I'm already getting hit by it. I'm already getting smacked upside the dome by the heat. I seem to have been seized by a. I seem to have been seized by a strange melancholy today as well. I guess is what I would say if me being seized by melancholy was at all strange. I suppose the proper way of phrasing it would be I've been seized by an entirely normal and expected melancholy, I guess, is maybe a better way of putting it, more accurate way of describing the current situation. I think it might just be due to fatigue, though. I think it might just be due to general tiredness, exhaustion. I don't know. It's hard to keep the spirits up when the energy is low. You know, my auric field is weak. I can be accosted on all sides by vile specters. I'm not strong enough to resist their dread influence at the present moment. So who knows what's in this? Who knows what's in my field? Draining my energy. I shudder to think. I shudder to think about it. Anyway. There we go. That helps. That helps. A little bit. A little bit. Where am I? Who am I? How am I? There we go. Hello. Hi, hi. How's everybody going? What up, Stone? What up, Minty? That's true. You could still do an emote of the day. I don't know why it took us so long to think about that. Oh, I hope that's not. I hope that doesn't mean anything. I hope those are happy tears. They could be happy tears. We don't know. You know, any tears could be happy tears. I mean, kind of. I guess it really depends. That one, I think works either way. That one, I think, can be either. It's me. I'm here. I mean, I wasn't here, but oh, that's a very neutral expression, I guess. I thought it was gonna be like an excited look, but no, that's a very neutral expression on that creature's face. They got little tiny legs. I was not ready for that. They got really tiny little legs. What a strange little creature that thing is. Anyway, what does this say? I'm not gonna try to translate this in my head. Something about fun at the end. We're gonna have fun. We had a family visit. Oh, it was wonderful. Playing games and swimming in the pool was so much fun. That sounds nice. I guess this is family. Is this pool? I see water. Is this pool? Swimming. Oh, puru. Hold on. I see Puru. Puru. Uh, Puruo. Swimming. I should know. I used to know how to say swimming. I forgot what it is. I think Puru probably means pool. That's weird they use Puru and they don't have, I mean, they probably do have a word for pool, but it's probably reserved for like a natural pool of water and not like a swimming pool, I guess. They probably use Puru to refer to like a swimming pool as opposed to just like like a pool of water, you know? How do you say, now I'm curious. Now I'm gonna look this up. Pool. Yeah, a puddle or a pool of water is Mizu Tamari. Or, okay, there's a couple other ones. Like a pool in a river is Toru, and it has its own kanji for it. And then there's another one also that means pool and has its own kanji and also means pool in river, but I don't know what the difference is. Fuchi is a deep pool or deep water or the abyss. More poetically, it means the depths, for example, of despair, or grip, for example, of death. That's a pretty cool word. What's that one? Fuchi? That was good to know. It's a very cool looking character, too. I've never seen one like that. It's very angular. I like it. That's a very aesthetically pleasing kanji to me. I gotta remember that one. The grip of death. I guess Death Grips would use that in their name. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, what did we do last night? Oh yeah, we played more Goblet Grotto. I'm really not... I probably shouldn't, but I really do want to play more Goblet Grotto tomorrow. I really don't think I will. I don't think I should, but I kind of really want to. I kind of really want to. I think that might be better reserved for being done on my own time. That seems like the kind of thing that would be better for like a pre-recorded video. I don't know. I've kind of let the vlog channel wither a little bit. I haven't had an opportunity to record a vlog in a while, even though I do still have some that I want to do. Oh, and I forgot I didn't upload the Citadel fan art anywhere. I need to remember to do that as well. Right. I guess I can do that after the stream. I don't know. I don't really maximize my, how do I say this? I'm not very efficient when it comes to uploading things in terms of like maximizing the reach. You know how there's like optimal times when you're supposed to, there's like optimal times when you're supposed to like upload a YouTube video or like post a thing to get like the maximum amount of reach on it. I don't do that. My freaking the VODs and things like that go up at like midnight or something every time. I don't post art at the right time or good times. I always like post it before I go to bed, which is like fucking in the middle of the night. It's not good. I'm not very good at this. I'm not very good at this whole thing, whatever this is. I'm not good at it. I'm starting to read that, and I don't think I'm gonna finish reading it. Whatever that big paragraph is. Yeah, whatever the fuck that means. I know, but I gotta maximize. I gotta have that CEO mindset, you know? I gotta have that SEO mindset, that search engine optimized mindset. That's the mindset I need to have. It's not the mindset I do have, but it's the mindset I need to have. I do remember that channel. I do indeed. Wow, that's pretty good. Shit, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing all that much talking tonight, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm feeling pretty, I don't know, I'm feeling pretty fatigued, as I was saying. I kind of don't know if I want to do too much talking. This might just be a vibe heavy stream. The stream might be heavy on the vibes, light on the content. I don't know yet. We'll have to find out. Yeah, but I feel like Daggerfall fans are probably pretty devoted. All the Dagger heads out there. That definitely doesn't sound good. That definitely doesn't sound like something you should call somebody. But I don't know. I feel like that game's kind of had like a weird resurgence lately. I don't know. I feel like I've seen quite a bit of Daggerfall related things recommended to me, and I don't really watch anything Elder Scrolls related. So I actually watch nothing Elder Scrolls related. So Daggerfall for some reason is being picked up by the algorithm in relation to something. I don't know. I like watching videos about video games, a lot of old video games. I don't know. I just like video games, I guess. That is one of them. Wearing or carrying a dagger. I would imagine being daggered would mean to be stabbed by a dagger, but or whatever that Jamaican thing is they do, where they like aggressively fuck each other on the dance floor. When somebody says dagger or daggering, I guess that's what I think of. That's what that's called, right? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? I'm pretty sure it's a Jamaican thing. I could just be making this up. I could just be hallucinating, but I guess that's the risk you run with listening to anything that I say. I could just be hallucinating. I could just be completely making it up. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's real, though. I'm pretty sure. Oh, baby. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, see? I told you. It's a real thing. What exactly did the Wikipedia the Wiktionary description is funny. A type of dance associated with dance hall, where dancers simulate dry sex to the musical beat. Just in case you were wondering, that's what daggering is. What a horrible name for that. They couldn't have picked a sexier name than Daggering. That makes it sound so violent. I mean, I guess it is, but like, I guess you kind of know what you're getting when you hear that name. But like, they couldn't have picked something that sounds a little nicer than Daggering. Anyway, tonight we are going to be working on that same emote that we were working on last time. In case you couldn't tell by the title. In case you couldn't tell by the title, we're going to be working on that same emote we were working on last time. And we are going to probably get very little done. If I had to imagine, if I had to guess how the stream is going to go, I would imagine it's going to go slowly. I can already feel myself starting to overheat slightly. I will be needing to turn the fan on at some point. I will probably have to take my pants off as well at some point. That may be necessary so that I don't combust, so that I don't burst into flames. I don't know, when I overheat, I don't think it's not really, I feel like I'm not liable to burst into flames. I'm more of a melter than a burster. I'm more of a melter, I feel, than an incendiary object. What does it mean over there? Does it mean underwear? Are you referring to your underwear when you say that? Oh, I mean, maybe I'll do that too. I don't know. I don't know. I always get like, apparently, there's people who only use the word pants to refer to like long pants or like a pair of trousers or slacks, I suppose. That I'll never get used to. Like, pants exclusively refers to a pair of long pants. Whereas I think shorts still qualify as pants. I don't think they're not pants just because they're shorter. They're a subtype, you know? Pants is a broader category. It's not necessarily I forgot where I was going with this. I don't think I can finish the sentence. I'm just gonna quit. I'm gonna bail on this one, I think. Want to learn a new word? Let's see if I know it. Now I'm curious. Is it a new word? I know a lot of random words. Hey, Phineas. What up? Are those for me? What is this? Oh, it's a little squid. Okay, now I see it. It's very hard to see against the dark background. Are these meant for me? They are for me? Thank you. I appreciate that. I could use some. Steeplejack. I think maybe I knew this word. I don't know. I don't know if that's a new. We'll count it because I don't remember it necessarily, but I feel like I've heard that before. Now look, I know the title of the stream was meant to be kind of more of a joke, but at the same time, I do feel like I could definitely use some pats for sure. I think that might restore my energy a little bit. I think that might help me a little bit, so I appreciate that. Far be it for me to ask for them, but I don't know. I find socializing very, very draining. I like socializing with people. I have fun hanging out, but I do find it a little bit, it takes a lot of energy out of me. You know? I've said that before. But But I don't know. I think physical contact might be restorative. I don't know, head pats, hugs, snuggles, that kind of thing. As long as I don't have to talk during it, I think I'm okay. I think that helps. I think that makes me feel better. But you know, it's very selfish to ask for that kind of thing. So I would never do that. I would never do that. So I don't know what I want to listen to. Actually, no, I kind of do know what I want to listen to. I had an idea before, but now I can't remember what it was. Oh, I remember. Now I remember. That's just not my word. That's got an additional letter to bat coming out. I don't think so. I don't think that counts. I don't know. Apparently I need to be informed when that side of me comes out because I don't recognize it. Whenever somebody says that I'm acting that way, I'm always like, really? I don't know. I'm not sure what counts. I have no idea. We need an expert. We need experts in the chat to let me know. You need to show me your PhD. You need to show me your certs, your certification in Britology, in Bratonomics, so that I know that you're not yanking my chain. You're not just fibbing. What the fuck is this guy's name? I remember now. I remember now. I want the sweet noise to wash over me. I want the sweet, sweet noise to wash over me. There we go. Hold on, if I do this... Oh no, you can still hear the music. Okay. I was like, if I mute it on here, I guess that makes sense. That is how it's supposed to work. Anyway, I'm not talking about real touching. I'm talking about simulated touching. Nobody actually touches me in real life, so nobody actually touches my flesh body. They touch me in spirit. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna keep working on this. We're gonna keep working on this. Which I've not touched since a week ago, so... Because I refuse to come out of the hiding hole. But it's so nice in here. I like it inside the hiding hole. Also, what up, Noel? It's so quiet and peaceful in here. Anyway. Yeah, the body movement is definitely it's a little too much. We need to tone that down. I think maybe, I don't know, do we even need it at all? Let's see what it looks like with no... I don't know if I actually looked at it with no body movement. I think I just assumed. What is going on? What the heck was that? Why is it doing that? That's weird. What's going on? Oh, because I have the lock to grid thing on. I didn't see that. No, go away. There we go. That was weird. What was I using that for? Why did I have that on? I don't know. Why did I have that on? Yeah, I think it's probably gonna be a pretty, oh, do you know what I was thinking? I should probably, now that I'm actually wearing it, we should probably go with the one shoulder exposed shirt. Because that's what I'm actually wearing now. So, we should probably make that the outfit on the emotes, you know? That makes more sense, right? That makes more sense. I don't know, it's been quite a tiring week, I must say. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. These are meant to be readable at a small size. That's not going to help with that. That is the exact opposite of what I should be doing. These are designed to be readable at a small size. Or that's the ideal. That's the goal, you know? That's what they're supposed to be. I did kind of take it easy today. I didn't do too much. I was saving my energy for the stream. And for shit that I have to do tomorrow. Which flavor of giraffe is my favorite? I kind of like the reticulated. I kind of like the nice clean one. That might be my favorite. That's what I think of when I think of a giraffe. The very, I don't know, the very cartoony looking one, I guess. That's what I was thinking. It's been a while since I've drawn any, like, actual furry art. I should do, like, a giraffe character. That could be fun, right? I feel like you don't see many of those. I don't know. I don't know when I would get to that, though. I already have so many unfinished things to do. As well as that stupid... As well as that stupid head pat thing that I did. Not this. Different thing. Talking about a different thing. I forgot. I guess I need to extend this to the stream as well. I don't know if I showed this on stream. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is a currently ongoing offer until the end of the month. If you want to redeem your commemorative Alchemilia headpad picture, now's a chance to do so. Now's the chance. Now's the once in a lifetime chance. If we get over 1,000 orders, I'll make commemorative plates. You know, like the Obama plates or whatever. I'll make commemorative plates. Print custom version for everybody. That would probably cost so much money. Maybe never mind. Maybe that's not gonna happen. Maybe that's not gonna happen. Those are some nice looking giraffes. I mean, you don't know. Being a painter in the 16th century was probably really difficult. Being a painter now is probably pretty difficult. You don't know how hard it was to paint back then. You also gotta remember, like, you know, you gotta remember, they didn't have, like, photographs and things back then. He was probably just, like, remembering this, you know? Who's to say he was even looking at the giraffe when this went down, when he was painting this? He probably just had to kind of remember what it looked like, you know? And this was the best he could do. You have no idea. Hold on, I think I need to get up for a second. I'll be right back. There may be a disturbance. Hold on. Alright, never mind. False alarm. All is well. How do I do this again? Okay, there we go. Oh man, my brain is not working correctly. My brain is not working correctly tonight. Let me tell you. It's definitely in a state, I will say. What is this? I have seen that. I don't know. I might have to cancel the stream tonight. I have no idea. I'm like really tired. I'm very sleepy. No, I gotta put in my time. I gotta put in my time. Alright, let's see how that looks. That looks better. I think I kind of need to like maybe straighten this out a little bit or like squishify it a little bit. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, we'll squishify it a little bit and see how that looks. And then kind of oh, this is gonna be so annoying. Kind of, yeah, I don't want this to angle down. I want it to kind of, this looks like the cheek is like angled down too much here. I kind of just want it to squish out a little bit, you know, like I think that looks better. I don't know. I think I might be being held at gunpoint for every single thing that I do. I'm constantly under threat. That also doesn't look right. I need to increase. I don't know. No, because that doesn't like. Animating is very difficult. I don't like it. I mean, I do like it, but like. Yeah, and then this kind of like straightens out a little bit. Yeah, this is like in between the two. Straightens out. Oh no, we need to make it like more like literally like actually like a straight line, I think. Hey, Picture, what's up? Don't threaten me with a hello. Stop it. Knock it off. I want nice hellos. I don't want threatening hellos. I'm not in the mood to be threatened. Not right now. Not at this present juncture. Wow, the stream alert just went off. That's pretty wacky. I don't like that. I think it's, I don't know. I think it looks okay. The hair doesn't quite move the way I want it to. I want it to kind of go like, yeah, I need to adjust the, I need to adjust the onion skin. The onion skin settings. I don't want to see the next frame. I don't think I need that right now. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I don't want it to like sway. I want it to go like straight down, I think. I don't know. I don't know if this music was kind of what I was feeling, but I don't know if it was actually a good idea. It was definitely making me feel more melancholical, that's for sure. Why is there obsessed with random shit as a kid? Explain. What do you mean by random shit? I guess elaborate. I need like a how obsessed? Collecting rocks and coins and stuff? I don't know. I don't really think so. Let me try. I mean, I liked collecting like little toys and things like that, but I don't know if anything like I don't know. I don't know if I could think of anything that was like random like that. I don't know. I never really had like obsessions, I guess. I didn't really get obsessed with things. Drawing little stickman obstacle courses on lined paper. I mean, I have been like designing video games since I was a child. Like I would come up with like ideas for games and like the mechanics and things like that and like design levels and stuff like that. And I like making little flip books. I liked making little flip books and like, I don't know, comics and stuff like that. None of this sounds weird though. I don't know. I don't think I'm giving a very good answer. I don't think I'm giving a very good answer. What discovery? Oh, okay. Okay, how does this look now? No, it looks a little weird. I don't know. I'm probably obsessing over this too much. There was this little, I don't know what they were called. Now that I'm thinking about it, there was this little thing that you could collect. I forget what they were, it was some little dinky toy tchotchke thing where they were like little beans with different characters on them. I don't remember what they were called. But they were like little like they were like pill-shaped things, but they were like some kind of they were called like I don't know, they were like little bean guys. And you could collect all they Weeble Wobbles. That's definitely not what it was. That's also sounds like you're just making up a name to make fun of me. Oh, maybe it was Weeble Wobbles. Wait, no, I don't think this was it. No. This doesn't seem to be a thing. I'm seeing Weebles, but not Weeble Wobbles. Maybe this was it? I don't know. I'm seeing almost no results for this. I think it was something different. I think it was a knockoff Weeble Wobble. Also, apparently they were just called Weebles, not Weeble Wobbles. Mexican jumping beans? That might have actually been what they were called. I don't know. Yeah, apparently they were just called Weebles. That might have actually been what they were called. Oh yeah, Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. I remember that. I remember that. Mexican jumping beans toy. Crazy jumping beans. They might have been crazy jumping beans. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. I'm thinking of crazy jumping beans. This is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about crazy jumping beans. These fucking things. Look at the saber-tooth bean. This is what I'm talking about. I don't know. I just liked collecting little characters and things like I liked collecting different characters and things like that. And this was this was an avenue for me to do that. I wanted all the crazy jumping beans. God damn. I totally forgot about this shit. Okay, I guess this is my answer. Also, what is this? Also, apparently somebody made some plush toys. I don't know what these are. This is from somebody's knitting blog or something. But I kind of want one of these guys. These things are cute. Oh, now I gotta go look up. I gotta look up the crazy jumping beans. Oh, I'm typing in here. I did not mean to do that. I just hit a whole bunch of random hotkeys. Crazy jumping beans. I didn't accidentally open up anything you're not supposed to see, did I? Oh man. Holy shit. They had an Uboa bean. They had a WD Gaster bean. That's fucking crazy. I had no idea. Look at all the beans. They have Zumbo Josh. There he is. Scary Blue, Seek, Huggy Wuggy. They got all of them. God, why was I didn't want to be reminded of the crazy jumping beans today. That's really not what I needed. Yeah, these eyes are not supposed to look like this. That's not correct. That does not look right. There we go. That looks a little better. My eyebrow still goes kind of crazy in one of these. Which one is it? Yeah, this one. This one's totally fucked up. It's not supposed to look like that. All your base are belong to. I mean, I could imagine that makes sense. All your base is a Wikipedia article is a very important part of our the cultural memory. You know, it's a very important step in the development of human society. You know. Time you got weird about Gaikin. I do kind of remember that. I also remember this guy. I don't know. This is also remembering. This is also remembering. This is also reminding me of like I don't know. I think like one of the first porn things that I saw on the internet was a Legend of Zelda 2 parody thing on Newgrounds. Because Link's sprite in that game, his sword is like the same color as his skin, so it kind of looks like he's got a big fucking Pinor. I don't know. I'm now remembering seeing some sort of like porn parody of Zelda 2 with the sprites on like on like on Newgrounds or something. Legend of Zelda compilation? No, I don't know if that's what it was. I don't know exactly what it was. Wrong stream? What are you talking about? What do you mean? What other stream could you possibly be referring to? Does the ruler, like... Oh, God. I don't think the ruler... How am I gonna do the glasses? Oop. Because those are probably gonna rotate, right? Ah, shit. Ah, fug. We'll figure that out later. We'll just not worry about that for now, I don't think. I think what we'll do for now is not worry about that. I don't think it was lit. Now I'm... Oh, man. Invasion? What? What are you talking? What's going on over there? Excuse me? Oh, fug. I don't know. I guess that is a meme, but I don't really think... I don't know. I don't really know why I say that. But it's not from the meme. I know what you're talking about now. Now I'm remembering. I think I just say that because I like to say words funny. And that's a funny way to say a word. I don't think it's because of that. I could be wrong, though. Ugh. I don't know. We're gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep pushing forward, I think. I don't think nostalgia is a very I don't know, it also doesn't feel like a very restorative activity. Or a very restorative sensation, I suppose. I don't know. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like it. I don't know. I feel like it does take something away from you whenever you indulge too deeply in nostalgia. I think I'm just on edge tonight though. I don't know why. I'm feeling a bit on edge. I'm not really sure what's causing that. No, I'm not edging. I'm not edging right now. The heat definitely messes with my sleep too. I don't know if I said that. I feel like I said that, but I don't know if I actually did or if I just thought it. But it makes it very hard for me to sleep when it gets super hot out. I don't know. I hope this emote turns out okay. I hope this emote turns out alright. I suppose it's fine if we have a more sleepy one tonight. I don't know. I definitely don't take very good care of myself. That's probably the number one. That's probably the number one concern people that I know have about me is that I don't take very good care of myself. I don't treat myself very well. I've definitely been pushing myself a little too hard lately, but I just got to do the stream tomorrow, and then I can relax. I mean, I can't, but you won't see me not relaxed, which is all that matters. Is my public perception. All that really matters is how I'm perceived by my audience. Which I guess is kind of weird to think about. I suppose I do have an audience now. I suppose I do have one of those. Do I know who has an audience? A lot of people, probably. The foreign dignitaries sent to negotiate with the king. They have an audience. Oh. Also, Xinjiang. Oh. Oh, there's no picture? I want to see a picture. I don't want to read, I want to look at pictures. Now, here's the question. What should this hand be? What color should the hand be? That is a very important thing that needs to be decided at some point tonight. Probably. Just a pure white hand? I guess that could work. I was thinking maybe, you know, like a grayish blue like this, but yeah, just sort of like a grayish, a scribbly kind of color would make sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Man, I gotta get I have to get a Third Strike lobby going soon. I've been really wanting to play that game lately for some reason. I don't know why. That's a comfort game to me. All is right in the world. All is right in the world when I'm chilling playing Third Strike. I gotta get that going soon. I want to play more older fighting games in general. I mean, I want to play more fighting games in general, but I want to check out a bunch of the stuff on Fightcade. I want to try out some random games. A Third Strike character stick in my mind? I mean, all of them, really. They all do, I guess. Yes, even Remy. Even Remy. Maybe not for good reasons, but even Remy. Remy's French sonic booms are cool, yeah. I also, you know, I watch a decent amount of like I watch a decent amount of like you know, like high level third strike play from like arcades and things like that. It's always a rare treat when you get to see a good Remy. It doesn't happen very often, but it's always a rare treat when you get to see a good Remy. I don't even want to look at it. I don't think I even want to look at with his. I hate these two. I don't know if I even want to look at this. That one's not so bad. The abs are vile though. The rendering on his abs is absolutely hideous. It's not as bad as it could be though. He looks basically exactly the same. Alex is currently the only character Remy has interacted with. I did not know that. I did not know that Remy was so unloved that he has only a single character interaction with Alex. That's even worse than I thought. What what version was what version of Street Fighter 3 was Remy added in? Okay, he was added in Third Strike. I was about to say it's pretty well known that um it's pretty well known that the Third Strike revision was kind of rushed. It kind of got pushed out the door sooner than intended. So all of the characters added in Third Strike are kind of either lacking or a little broken in various ways. So yeah, I was about to say I was gonna guess that he was added in Third Strike, but yeah. That explains that. Yeah, Remy unfortunately is one of those fighting game characters that kind of just doesn't he just doesn't really work, you know? Like his kind of basic idea just doesn't really work for the game that he's in, unfortunately. Again, that's why I think he's one of the characters that deserves to come back the most. He deserves another shot. He got done dirty. He got done dirty by only being in Third Strike and not having come back yet. What is this? Oh, this is some nice looking artwork. Oh, there he is. I like the nice bright colors. Wow, somebody spent a really long time uh detailing Kimberly's back. Somebody really enjoyed drawing Kimberly's back muscles, whoever made this. Remy looks way too muscular here. His shoulders are way too wide. He definitely needs to be way thinner. Who is this? Sitting closest to the camera on the bottom right. I don't know who that's supposed to be. I don't know who that is. I don't know. I'm just saying. Remy's meant to be thin and lanky. He's not meant to be muscular like that. They made Elena thin and lanky. Why didn't they make Remy? Why didn't they do the same for Remy? I don't know. I don't really know what to call them. This artist gives a bunch of female characters the big puffy like porn star lips. I don't know what else to call them. I'm not really a big fan of that. I've always thought it looked kind of weird. I don't know. It's maybe it's a is this official artwork? This is maybe a bit too much for me. I don't know. There's something about it that's just a little off. I can't quite tell. I can't quite say what it is. It doesn't quite do it for me. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm gonna get up. I'm going to take a break. And I will be back in a few minutes. How long was the silence? I hope not too long. I hope it wasn't too long of silence. Oh man, I really am tired. I apologize for the excessive sleepiness tonight. This stream, I think, is me. I'm fulfilling my fiduciary duty to the shareholders. I'm producing content. I am producing content. I am keeping the wheel of production oiled, for better or worse. Udon's 2025 Street Fighter and Friends swimsuit special. Oh, she's Kyoko from Rival Schools. I see. I never played Rival Schools. I do know what it is. It is canon to the Street Fighter verse, though. I know that. Rival Schools characters have appeared in Street Fighter before. Actually, I think maybe only in Street Fighter 5. I don't know. Akira. The cool looking motorcycle helmet wearing girl was in Street Fighter V is a DLC character. So, Rival Schools is canon to the Street Fighter verse. Blair Dame. Why do I know that name? Who is Blair Dame? I've definitely heard that before. I do not know. I do not know from whence that knowledge originates, I must say. Street Fighter EX. Okay. Another game that I'm not super familiar with. I've never actually played it. Oh, this lady. Okay. I know Blair Dame. It's a good name. It's a great name, that's for sure. I think we're gonna listen to this. Is it here or is it there? It's there. It's not here, it's there. It's been a while. I've been thinking about this album. Wait, where is it? Was it there? Oh, I just missed it. Oh, because it's in... Oh, I guess... I don't know. I guess that makes sense. I don't know. I need to reorganize my music. There we go. Oh. From Monaco. I wouldn't doubt it. What? What do you call somebody from Monaco? Are they a Monacan? A moniker? Monacanese? I almost said Monacanese at first. Monegasque? That's pretty cool. Not what I would have guessed, as evidenced by the fact that I made a bunch of guesses and then it wasn't any of those. Ugh. I don't know. I've been stressing myself out lately. I'm stressing myself out right now. I'm thinking about dumb things I don't need to be thinking about. My anxiety has been just absolutely through the roof lately, and I don't know how to make it stop. I don't know how to make it go away. Oh, so it's changed. I see. Errors or deep lore? I've been taking walks in nature. They're helping, but they're definitely helping. It's not enough. It's never enough. This likes Japanese cuisine. Why? What's wrong with it? I don't know. I'm filled with social anxiety. I'm terrified of, I don't know, what people think of me lately. I don't really know why. It's been weighing on my mind very heavily. I'm extremely self-critical in that regard. Yes, Stone, you did need to know that. That's incredibly important. That's a very Japanese thing. They love doing that. You gotta be a real, I don't know, you have to be a really advanced, a really high level pervert for that to mean anything to you. To like be able to see like the three measurements like that and then like envision like what that looks like in your mind. Like to be able to render the 3D model of like what those measurements mean in your brain. You gotta be like a very high level pervert to be able to do that. Or like a tailor, I guess. I'm not there. I'm not quite there yet. I've never quite gotten there yet. Maybe I will, but I don't think so. I guess maybe a doctor. I don't know. Our doctors don't take that measurement though. That's more of a tailor thing. I guess you'd probably be able to do it just from having seen so many different bodies and body types and things like that, but They would take it in Japan? Okay. So if you're a Japanese doctor. Oh yeah, the blood type shit too. They love that. Entering stream and immediately being a perv. What up, Seamus? Not. I mean, I wasn't. Okay. I wasn't being a perv. I was talking specifically about how I'm not a perv in this particular respect. In this particular regard, I'm not a perv. Okay. In many other much worse regards, I am. In many other arguably heinous and offensive regards, I am, but not in that particular way. What up, Ferda? Thank you. Thank you for the pant. If you want to get your grubby mitts all over my disgusting, fetid, tangled rat's nest of a head of hair, that's up to you. I advise you wash your hands immediately afterwards. Don't touch anything else. I am not going to start calling you Aniki. You're not going to make that a thing. You watch it before? Okay, that's good. I mean, I meant to say, make sure you do it afterwards too. The three biggest measurements in the Dead or Alive series all belong to the Spartan guest character because she was measured while wearing her armor. That's pretty funny. That is weird trivia to know that. It's kind of, I feel like it's weird trivia to kind of know anything about Dead or Alive these days. The girl kissing aspect of me is like my top 5 worst quality. What are the other 4? What are my top 5 worst qualities? Maybe don't answer that question. Maybe actually don't answer that question. I would say that's a pretty understated quality, though. I'm not even sure there's any girls out there who want to kiss me. I don't know. I feel like people generally don't want to kiss me. They want to do other things to me, but not necessarily kissing. Racist, nonce, LGBT friendly, misogynistic. I was gonna say I don't think any of those are true. The I can't say it. Why can't I talk? The LGBT friendly is true, but is that a negative quality? I don't know if you're allowed to say that even as a joke. Gals Island 5. I'm already sloshed. I'm not. Have I asked them? I don't know. I don't want to. That seems weird. Hissing once and walking home at 8 p.m. Exactly. I'm a bit miso? Did you misspell something? What do you mean I'm a bit miso? Is that a term I'm not familiar with? Oh, misogynistic. I figured it out right before you typed it. Does that make me... How does that make you misogynistic? Because you're killing women? I mean, just because I like killing women doesn't mean I'm a misogynist. What are you trying to say here? What are you trying to get at here? Hold on. Well, I guess also, I guess when you think about it, if I'm a woman, if I'm a woman and I hate myself, I guess that kind of counts as misogyny, right? So I guess I can't really argue that point. And normal robots. Not all the robots are feminized. Some of them are normal robots. Some of them are normal robots. Oh my goodness. A10 on all Spire characters. The reworked Doormaker can go fuck himself. I think I'm A6 on my highest characters. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm making steady progress. I just fought the reworked Doormaker today. I didn't really get to see what he did, because I killed him in one turn. But it was different. I saw that it was different. I don't know how exactly, but no, it was on the Necrobinder. Not Infinite Silent Shivs. I have done that before, but not that. Let me try to describe what it was exactly. It was... Okay, it was, on. Get out of here. Get out of here, bitch. It was, I just put my run history and screenshot the build. No, this is better. This is more fun. It was the reworked, what is it? Borrowed Time? The one that gives you a shitload of energy now, but makes things cost more. It was Borrowed Time. It was Lethality, the thing that makes your first attack blade deal more damage. Eradicate, which is deal damage X times, which is deal a bunch of damage X times, and then it was Reaper Form. So, get Lethality going, pump up the damage of Eradicate, make sure Reaper Form is on, use Borrowed Time, and use Eradicate to deal a shitload of damage and a shitload of doom in a single turn. And that was it. I guess I should say it was a one-turn kill once that was up, but it took like 2 or 3 turns to get everything correct. To get everything set up. Design elements of the human on the left. Okay. I'm noticing. I am engaging in some noticing. But yeah, that was fun. I had a good run. Also, is Seamus still here? That One Piece chapter, huh? I want to talk about the One Piece chapter. I have something very specific I want to say about the One Piece chapter, actually. Something I want to show, I guess. I have a question. I have a pondering. Did I? I did. Maybe not as in-depth as you're wanting me to, but I did. Maybe not as in-depth as you're hoping I did, but I did. It reminded you of Emu? First of all, they're doing the thing that I was saying that I wanted to happen a while ago, where the bad guys are on the verge of defeat and then they get the power up. It's doing the thing that exactly... It's doing the thing that exactly I was hoping would happen. We don't know what it does yet. We don't know what the power-up means yet. Okay, I think I'm following. I also wasn't expecting Emu to be fucking huge. That wasn't really apparent. When they appeared in the previous chapter. Now that we can see them, or now that we can see him, he's fucking huge. It's hard to tell because most of the characters in this place are giants. So it's a little hard to tell, but he's definitely... I don't know. Is he as big as Kaido is? I'm not sure. I'd say he's probably a little smaller. I don't know. Oh yeah. He's Lunarian height? I don't know. He seems bigger. He seems bigger than King, but I guess it's hard to tell. I'm not sure. But spoilers, I guess, for One Piece. Pretty minor spoilers, I suppose, based on this actual page, but look away if you don't want to see spoilers. I just wanted to talk about this because this really stood out to me for some reason. Did Oda draw this panel? Look at Hajruddin. Did Oda draw this? Who's this guy? Where the fuck did this come from? I know the art in general is really good this chapter, but like, this is completely different from how he usually draws. It also looks like it's it looks like it's not fully inked. Like, it looks like a lot of it is still a pencil sketch. Like, intentionally. But I was like, holy shit. That is not... Was this drawn by somebody else? Who did this? Yeah, I don't know. That really stood out to me. But yeah, you can even see, because you can see Emu in the foreground. It's like, they look totally different from each other. Yeah, it's much thinner line work. It's way more intricate than it usually is. More shading than usual. I don't know. I was like, oh my god. I don't know. I really just wanted to confirm if anybody else noticed this in the same way I did. It really stood out to me as being like, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't know that. I wasn't sure. I thought maybe. I was like, maybe it was done by an assistant? I have no idea. And also, I gotta say, I really appreciated that Zoro and Sanji both just went straight on the offensive immediately as soon as they saw Imu with absolutely zero hesitation. I was very happy about that. They did both end up getting murked, but I was like, you know what? It makes sense at this point that they wouldn't even hesitate for a second. Yeah, Oda's artwork has definitely gotten a lot sloppier as time. It's gotten a lot looser, I guess, as time has gone on. Yeah, also, I don't know if it was just me, but this also felt like exceptionally brutal for One Piece. Like, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that bad. But Gerd getting her fucking fingers chopped off was like, oh my god. This felt a lot more like, I don't know. This felt a lot more like brutally violent than what we normally see. I don't know. Like, I thought it was kind of funny how, like, you know, the God's Knights and stuff can be like, I was talking about how it's funny they can be like sliced in half. Because it's like, oh, they didn't really get killed. You know, they can get blown up and mutilated and shit because it didn't actually happen. They can heal themselves. But no, now people are just getting limbs chopped off left and right. And I was like, oh god. That's not what we need. We're not looking at that. But yeah, I don't know. Oda has previously never let the assistants touch anything major, but who knows? Maybe that's changed. I don't know. And again, I'm not saying he didn't draw this, but it definitely looks very different. The clownfish will never be part of the trio. Well, he can't be because then it would be a... What's a trio of 4 people? A quadro? What do you call a trio of 4 people? Quartet. That's it. That's a very common word. I don't know why I forgot the word quartet. I mean, I do know why, because my brain is completely fried, but... Then quintet, and then sextet. I did also think it was a nice touch, a nice twatch I did think about this, about how all the buildings and things like turn into devils or demons. They get possessed when Emu is around. I was working through it in my brain. I was like, okay, Emu clearly has the power to give people like demonize them and give them devil powers. So their awakened ability is that they can just the environment around them, they can affect it and make it demonic. So it's so strong that just by being or just by existing in a place, things become possessed just in their presence. At least that seems like the explanation for what's going on. I'm not hella sloshed. I'm okay. I'm fine. I wish I was. I actually don't. I kind of do, but I know it would be bad for me. I don't know. How do you cure social anxiety? How do you stop constantly worrying and thinking that everybody hates you and that you're annoying? Folks, I don't know what to do about that. I don't know what the solution is. That's really hard though. That makes it worse. It gets worse before it gets better. And right now it's definitely getting worse. We're in the worst part. We're in the worst phase. I don't know. I think I lost it. I think I lost my ability to speak. The introspection is taken over. I gotta put on some new music too. This is the last song. I gotta find some new music. For some reason, I don't know why, I've had the song Dancing Queen by ABBA stuck in my head for like a few days now. And I have not I've not heard that song recently. I have no idea what caused that to happen. I have no clue what started that, like where it came from, but I don't know, it just came out of nowhere. It just started happening and I just hear it and I can't make it go away and I want it to stop. I want it to end. Do I know any dancing queens? I think so. Maybe. I don't know. I guess it depends. I guess I would have to ask. I don't know. I don't want to foist that appellation on anybody. I think I know somebody who qualifies. I think I know some people who may qualify, but I'd have to ask, I suppose. I don't think I count. I definitely don't think I count. Oh. Not asking seems to be a common theme in my relationships. I'm doing it more. I'm trying to do it more. Oh God, what is this? I don't like that at all. Don't show that to me. No, that's not what I meant. Come on. That's not what I meant by that. You know that's not what I meant. I don't know. I just like I'm scared to talk to people. Talking to people is scary. Asking them questions is even scarier. There's a toss between that and my poor communication. Go with the poor communication skills then. That's a way safer bet. That's a way safer bet. It's super easy. How was my day? I mean, like, more. Not that kind of question. Yeah, exactly. This is how I feel all the time lately. Is that his expression on the right? This is my face all the time. Okay, okay, relax. Calm down. It was alright. Again, I took it a little bit easy today. I did some reading. That was nice. I played Slay the Spire, that was nice. I got a Regent win, and I got a Necrobinder win. So that was good. They nerfed Echo Form, and it still feels too strong. Or not Echo Form, Void Form. That's the Regent. They nerfed Void Form, and it still feels too strong. It was also a bit nerve-wracking. I did ask questions of people that made me really nervous. I did ask questions, and I got really nervous about it. And then I fell into strange melancholy, as I was saying earlier. And then I started the stream, and I felt bad about the stream because I was really tired. Do I want to hold hands with someone I have emotional interest in? I think so. If they want to, I would be down. I'm the most extroverted person you know. That can't possibly be true. Got a Necrobinder win after she was buffed across the board, like bragging about using an aimbot. Yep, there it is. Uh-huh. There it is. I was waiting for it. There it is. Oh, this thing you did? That actually doesn't count. That thing that you did? Don't feel good about that. How dare you? That thing that happened? Even a baby could do that. Even a baby could do that, but a baby wouldn't do that. Because a baby has more self-respect. Why am I bragging about my wins? I'm not bragging about my wins. I literally just said they happened and I was... Now I'm not happy about them. You've retroactively stolen my joy away from me. I was happy about it. Now I'm not anymore. Now it means nothing to me. You've successfully gone back in time and taken away my happiness. It reminds you of Nova. It does kind of look like him. I mean, it is a big clock face. So... Would I ask them to, or just silently hope they ask me? I would probably most likely silently hope they ask me. Again, I should probably get... I'm trying to get over that. Now I think I'm like 50-50. Maybe like 40-60. Maybe like 40-60. Maybe not quite 50-50. But... Look, I don't know. The prevailing attitude that I've had for the entirety of the rest of my life was that if anybody wants to do anything with me, then they'll ask me. I shouldn't ask them, because that's being annoying. I shouldn't ask anybody to do anything with me, because that would be annoying. I'm just bothering them. If they want to do something, then they'll ask me. Otherwise, it's safe to assume they have no desire or interest. And then, you know, several decades of that, and now we're here. You know, people who don't get Slay the Spire wins, I must be quite good to do so. You respect me. Now I'm mad at you. Shut up. You can't say that to me now. Now I'm angry. Now that makes me mad when you say that. How dare you? I'm the only person you know who's a streamer and does public speaking. I don't know. This feels different. I don't really know how to describe it. This doesn't feel. It doesn't feel the same. Streaming feels very different. I don't know. Doesn't really make sense. Dinner dates with me must be annoying as they stare expectantly at me and I just silently eat in fear. Bold of you to assume I've ever been on a dinner date. If you think I've ever been on a date, then I don't know if you've been paying attention. Every 1 minute a part of this album is play, you start thinking a Gex song is gonna start and then it turns into funk. I don't know. I don't really know how I would describe this music, but I really like it. This album's becoming a favorite of mine. These artists are becoming a favorite of mine. I guess it's two brothers. I don't know exactly, but they make music separately. They put out another EP as Los Thuthanaka. It was also very good. I didn't even take my girlies to a date, just straight to the action. I don't have girlies. I don't know you don't, that doesn't mean anything when you say that. I don't have those. That's not a thing that I have. Wait a minute. No, you're gonna start making me say stuff I probably shouldn't say on this stream. You're gonna make me say stuff I probably shouldn't be talking about. Stop it. Don't post that. How dare you? You know what you're doing, fucker. You fucker. You know what you're doing. I don't know. I'm in a very tough position because I'm terrified of asking people things and like, you know, being very like forthright with them, I guess. But I'm also incredibly incredibly socially oblivious to an embarrassing degree, and I need people to tell me exactly what they're thinking and feeling. Otherwise, I won't understand. Otherwise, I won't get it. I don't know. I guess that's sort of the attitude that I have to. That's sort of the attitude that I have to embody. I have to. I have to sort of like. I don't know. I have to take a treat others as you would like to be treated type of mentality to it, where it's like I absolutely require people to be like very upfront with me about how they feel and what they're thinking and that kind of thing. I need them to be incredibly emotionally honest with me. So I guess I have to treat them the same way. And if they don't like that, or if that scares them away, then I guess it just means it wasn't really. It just was. It means that our friendship or relationship or whatever it was never meant to be that deep. You know? I might end up coming across a little bit strongly to certain people, but if they can't handle that kind of thing, I guess it's probably better to find out earlier. It's probably better to find out sooner rather than later, you know? Hello, autistic moment. I'm probably autistic. I'm probably very autistic. I've never actually been tested, but a lot of the time I'll see things describing autistic people and I'll be like, hey, I do that. Or hey, that's just like me. And then I'll never forget, I was talking to my mom one time and she watches this show called, it's a Netflix show called Love on the Spectrum. And it's about autistic people dating other autistic people. And there was just one moment where she was talking to me about it. And she was like, yeah, they're a lot like you. Some of them are a lot like you. Why don't you have a nice autistic girlfriend? And I was just like, I don't know, Mom. I don't know. I should get tested, probably. I should probably be confirmed autistic as opposed to suspected autistic. My definition of upfront probably lacks any tact, and you've seen girls drop hints towards me that fly over my head. I know that that has happened. I know that that's happened to me many times. You don't need to tell me that. I know that. I also wouldn't say that it lacks tact. I don't know. Now you're gonna make me all nervous again. Now you're gonna make me all self-conscious again. I don't think I lack tact, but maybe I do. I don't know. America's not very nice to anybody ever, so Man, I can't believe I have to go to another fucking wedding. I'm gonna fucking scream. Ugh. No, I do have to. I do have to. The repercussions will be much worse. I'm not being held at gunpoint. I am a little bit. A little bit. It is nice to rich sex criminals. I guess that's true. But I guess the entire world kind of is. No, it's my sister's wedding, so I'm not being charged for it. I'm not being charged to go to my sister's wedding. I mean, I guess I am in sort of like metaphysical currency, but not literal dollars. Not actual dollars. No, you don't. This is what I'm saying. This is what you fucked up. You're wrong. The lies are falling apart. Good communication has gone the way of therapist speak. I'm using it in a way of saying people should talk how I want them to and say everything so I don't have to try interpreting them. I mean, you're making me extremely self-conscious again by saying this. You're making me have heart palpitations by saying that. I don't know. Do I do that? I hope I don't do that. I don't know. Sometimes I just need clarification. Sometimes I just need to know, like... I don't know. Sometimes I just don't get it. I do that? I don't mean to do that. I don't know. I don't mean to do that. Oh god. I guess everybody does hate me. I guess I was wrong. I should stop talking to people. Have I been doing that this whole time? I'm so sorry. I don't know. I guess I am bad at interpreting people, but I guess if I guess when I ask them to explain themselves, it's also wrong. I don't know. I guess I also shouldn't do that. I don't know. I'm coming to the conclusion that my initial assumption was right. I probably should just stop talking to people. It's probably better that way. I guess I was right. Hey, Potato, how's it going? It's as easy as not sleeping. Exactly. All you have to do is just stay awake way past your bedtime. Or wake up in the middle of the night, possibly due to some sort of nightmare or night terror, and then you too can tune into the stream. And also have a different kind of night terror. Have a terror, experience a terror that happens during the night, but not while you're asleep. Alright, this is a duplicate. Alright, I gotta like do this weird shit. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And then this is this. Okay. Sorry, I gotta concentrate for a second. Alright, now we're going the other way. Okay. I don't know, I feel like the animation process is very front-loaded. It always happens... The worst of it always is the beginning, and then it kind of smoothens out as time goes on. And then it kind of evens out as time goes on. I don't know, I'm not crying about it. I'm not crying. I'm just kind of like, you know, this is kind of what I expected to happen, you know? This is kind of what I don't know, this is kind of just this is kind of how I felt things were going to turn out. So, I'm not really too upset. I had an ill omen that it wasn't going to be a very good stream, and I was correct in that estimation. I was correct that I probably should have just been like, you know what? I think I'm just not doing it tonight. I think it's probably a bad idea. Getting on the mic and talking to people is probably a bad idea. Especially to work on an emote like this. Something as vile and disgusting as this. As wretched and undeserved as this. The wicked machinations. The wicked machinations of my tiny, unclean soul. That doesn't seem right. You want to see a pile of names you once created? I don't know, not particularly, if I'm being honest. If I'm being completely honest, not exactly. Not right now. I probably shouldn't say that, but Probably the wrong thing to say. I said it, so it's pretty much guaranteed to be incorrect. I don't think so. That name doesn't sound familiar. Oh man, what is this? I don't know. I don't think I did have confidence today. I actually don't think I did. To be honest with you. I actually don't think I did. This seems familiar, but I don't think we talked about it. I don't know. I can feel it developing. I can feel it developing in my guts right now. It's a very specific feeling. I know it very well. I can feel another panic attack about to happen. I can feel another one coming on. It really is just every day. It keeps happening. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the design. I don't know if I have any strong feelings in particular. Please don't call out other chatters like that. That's just gonna make it worse. Please don't do that to people. That's just gonna make me feel worse if you do that. I don't want that to happen. No, don't be the fall guy. Don't be the fall guy. It's not your fault. It's my fault. Nobody should be taking the fall for me. Nobody should be trying to make me feel better or anything like that. That's not your responsibility. I don't want you to be thinking like that. I should have a salute. I don't know. I need to do like a subathon so I can get more emote slots. I'm running out. I think after this one, I have one animated emote slot left, and then that's it. And then we're done, so I don't think I can add anymore. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not sure. I don't know if I really have. The salute would be good, but I don't know if I can really animate that one. I don't know. I don't know if I really have any. I don't know. I don't really know if I have. I was gonna say I don't really know if I have any ideas for emotes. I don't know if I really have any ideas. I feel like I'm done. I feel like I'm done having ideas. I don't know. I put the pen down for a second. I put the pen down for a second because I wanted to. I don't know. I was just taking a breather for a second, but I don't know if I could pick it back up. I think I might be tapped out. I don't know. I don't know if I can keep drawing anymore tonight. I was so close. I was so close to getting the line art done. I don't know. Does this even look good? I have no idea. I don't know if this even looks good so far. I would need the Lost Planet playthroughs would need to be co-op. Lost Planet 2 for sure is definitely a co-op game. Lost Planet 2 for sure is definitely a co-op game. I don't know about Lost Planet 3. Was there even a Lost Planet 3? I do love me the Lost Planet games. I should play those. But no, Churl can't play anything that's not turn-based. Churl can't play anything that's not turn-based with a shitty internet connection. And I don't even know if he wants to play anything that's not turn-based. I don't think he'd be the right. I don't think he'd be the right pairing for Lost Planet 2. I do want to play Pragmata, but I definitely don't want to pay full price for it. Don't know. I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I mean, I have an idea. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever gonna stream again, to be honest with you. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. I don't know if I'll ever stream again. This might be the last one. I'm not sure. I don't think she's a robot. Is she? That feels like spoilers. Is she a robot? I thought she was like a... I don't know. I don't really know anything about the game, to be honest. I played the demo, but... it was not confirmed that she was a robot in the demo. Anyway, I have to piss really badly. I'll be right back. Or maybe not. I might be back. I may be gone forever. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Ugh. All right. I don't know. I said I wasn't gonna do this anymore, but I feel like I'm doing it again. I'm talking bad about myself. I'm saying bad things about myself again. I don't want to do that, but... I don't know. I kind of really feel like I need to take a break. Maybe like an extended break. I don't know, but I really don't want to do that. I feel like it's gonna be... I feel like it's gonna be really bad if I do that. Everybody's gonna forget about me if I do that. I don't know. I've been going strong for a while now. I've been going strong for a long time now, but because that's what happened in the past. That's what happened to me before. I gave up on streaming because I got too in my own head. I got too depressed. I don't want that to happen again. I'm worried that that will happen again. I feel like I'll fuck everything up if I try to take a break. If I try to slow down. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I really don't. I really have no idea. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I can keep streaming right now. I want to, but I don't think I can. I feel really bad about ending the stream this early like this, but I don't think I can keep going. I feel like it'll probably just continue to it'll just get worse if I keep trying to go. I feel like it'll probably just be not good. I think it's probably been bad so far, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know anything. I don't know. I might be back tomorrow. I'm not sure. I really don't know. I don't know what else I'll do, but I don't know what else I would do, but I don't know if I have it in me. I really don't know. I'm really not sure. I don't know. It's probably better. It's probably better if I don't. It's probably it's probably better for everybody else if I don't. So, I don't know. I really don't know what to do. I don't know. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you all had a good time. I really do. It's probably hard to. It's probably hard to have a good time around me lately, but I hope you do. Regardless. Um, but yeah. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I hope you had a good time. I love you all. You're all wonderful people, and I do mean that. I really do. Um, and I hope that I will see you in the next one. Peace.